Hi Max, my name is Dmitry Vaisman and I'm applying for a position of a assistant research technician in UCSD Central Consortium which you have published. I looked carefully through the video. You have attached the link on OneDrive and I was happy to understand that my background might fit you well. So very briefly about my background. I'm actually from Ukraine, but recently I lived in Israel, and my um, most significant scientific expertise comes from Israel. Regarding your questions, I have experience in microscopy. I worked in Weizmann Institute of Science in Israel. This is the most prestigious scientific institution in the Middle East. And I worked there with fluorescent microscope as well as with assay development and highest output screening in early drug discovery. I worked with fluorescent microscope as well in a local Israeli startup which made research on precision oncology. So I have more or less a good expertise in fluorescent microscopy. And I mean, and all the fluorescent microscopes which I used were, of course, the automated microscope with automated handler, up to 20 plates per one microscoping. And then I also worked with confocal microscopy. So my expertise is both in fluorescent and confocal microscopy. Regarding confocal microscopy, I worked in Tel Aviv Sourasky Medical Center in a neutrophil research lab. We worked on neutrophil research. We were targeting possible anti-coronavirus drug. So, and yeah, I mean, the confocal microscopy, that was technique which we use for imaging. I also have expertise in PCR, basically with average PCR, right, with working with BioRad PCR machines. That expertise I obtained in University of California, Davis, where I used to make an internship during half a year. That was with genetics research, and I worked with DNA and with primers, which were made by the local postdocs, and then I ran PCR, and then I ran different types of gel electrophoresis, and I analyzed the results. Also, I don't have any proven expertise or experience in NGS sequencing or preparation for NGS or preparation libraries for NGS sequencing, but I worked with DNA, I worked with RNA during my master thesis, which I performed in the University of Cordoba in Spain. My master degree is from one of the best Spanish universities in Cordoba. And then, so answering your question, I do have experience in PCR, in confocal microscopy, in fluorescent microscopy. I have less experience in NGS sequencing or histology. Also, I used to perform some immunofluorescence staining in Tel Aviv Sourasky Medical Center in Israel. So, but I believe you will be interested in my candidacy, and you might invite me for a Zoom conversation. I mean, I am very excited to might have having a possibility to work in Central Consortium. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.